Welcome, Dan here from the Magic Junk Drawer for today's live stream. You can start sending in your questions whenever you're ready. Okay, Lovely Ace wants to know about November finances. Let's see. First card here that fell out, don't hold yourself back. If a job opportunity presents itself to you, take it. You have money coming in. You have money coming in. You also have somebody from your past returning, which is going to be really common for the month of November because we have Mercury going retrograde. There is money coming in. It could be a large sum the beginning of the month, and then things may kind of level out, and you may find yourself struggling again towards the end of the month. Definitely, if an opportunity presents itself, take it. Take it. Diane, will colleague call me soon? Okay, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 8, 12, 13. Let me see. Before the end of the fall. You should be hearing from him before the end of the fall. RZ. What's coming in for me for love? Hey, you got a wish here. You have a wish here. You also have the Knight of Cups, which means a love offer is coming in. There's also going to be an offer in front of you that you're just not going to see. So there's someone around you right now that you're just not paying attention to, but they got it bad for you. And this person is going to bring balance back to your life and a lot of happiness. Be careful here because you got the Empress card. So it could be that this person is going to treat you like a goddess, or it could also be the birth or the conception of a child, so be careful. Either way, it's a good omen of the love that's coming in. Inez, what does S feel about me after today's conversation? Okay. Let's see. How's S feeling? Okay, so they're feeling, the first two cards is the Chariot and Temperance, both in reverse. So feeling a little bit impatient and afraid to move forward. But that's going to change because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So whatever you spoke about, it's going to take a couple of days for this to sink in. Let them digest it, and then they move forward. Once they do, you may be feeling a little bit more confident in your connection with this person. So just give it a couple of days. The relationship does transform. It's going to take a minute. There's some weird piece of hair stuck here. All right. Happily ever after wants a general. You have a wish coming in around money. Make it good. You also have the World here at your feet. So if there's something that you want to pursue, it's probably destined that you're going to get it. I would put it out there. You have the Nine of Swords here, which indicates you may be feeling some anxiety towards the end of the month, which may be normal, especially if the holidays are coming. It can be very stressful. Inez. Do you see us meeting before the end of the year? Okay, let's see. Will there be a meeting before the end of the year? I'm only getting a 33% chance that it happens before the end of the year. 10 of Diamonds. I'm going to say sometime this winter. Probably after January 1st, but before the spring. Cade, is Gabriel my twin flame? There is like a random hair here. Okay, you only got a 33% chance that Gabriel is your twin flame, but you know how I feel about the twin flames. I feel like most of us don't ever meet our twin flames, and those relationships are usually incredibly hard anyway. But it does show that your relationship will be transforming with the death card here. So whatever it is now, there's more to come, and it's going to get deeper. Let me see where I was. Inez, I did Cade, let me see. Mihalia Mikova. Who is in love with me? Okay, let's see. There's a fire sign around you, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Somebody who recently came through a rough heartbreak. And they're coming in for you with an offering of love and a soulmate connection that's going to bring you great happiness. So it's somebody who feels in the past they were betrayed and they were hurt, but they trust you and they're coming towards you, and it's a fire sign. I want to almost say Sagittarius because the love of adventure comes up, and to me that's a Sagittarius thing. CP. What are Brian's current feelings for me? He says that I'm beautiful. Does he mean it? So I'm only getting here a 33% chance that he means it, but I think it's higher than that. I think he means it. What it's showing here is that he's feeling very weighed down by the weight of his life, and that you need to use your intuition when dealing with him. So I think that there is no doubt that he's attracted to you, but that's one thing that's separate from everything else. So you can be attracted to somebody and that's fine, but emotionally he doesn't seem like he's prepared to move forward into a regular relationship. So that may be something to think about. He seems like he goes with the flow, and he seems to he's not committing right now. Not right now. We could see what happens in the future, but right now he's like kind of all over the place. Taddy, how is Jay feeling about me after our text conversation? Okay. He feels better, okay? So this is what's going on here. The sun in reverse would be a delay in happiness. It's still a good card to get. The heartbreak and the worry is going into the past. It's not so strong. He's starting to feel better. And then you come to a crossroads that will inevitably restore balance to your relationship with him. So I think that this is going to be another thing where he's thinking about what was said. He's rereading the text. He heard you, and things are going to move forward. This is a good omen here. You're coming to a crossroads, or it's something karmic that happens, and it leads to balance and balance and compassion and a better, more stable relationship. Okay, let me go back up to the top here. Valbona, Gemini, general love, okay. Okay, so you may be feeling like you've been in a standstill. Somebody stabbed you in the back recently or did something that was betraying and you weren't ready to move past it. It shows that you haven't really made the decision yet to get over it and to move past it, but you will be, because you got a soulmate connection coming in here that's going to lead to the happy home. Person could be a Pisces. Use your intuition. They may also be a Libra. Libra or Pisces I would look out for. I think this person's going to come in with great happiness. They're going to be a really sweet soul, and you're going to have a good connection. Let's see, where are we? Miss Sparks, is Mel ignoring me? Okay. No, I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's ignoring you, which may just mean that there's a delay in either him answering you or getting back to you. There's cause for celebration around your relationship with him, and the Chariot is here, which pretty much promises that this relationship is going to move forward. He's not ignoring you. Okay. Katrina wants a love reading. Okay. Love reading. You have a new offering of love that comes in and it moves fast. It could be a Cancer, or it just could be saying that when you meet this person, you click and this relationship moves forward fast. Use your intuition. Of course, this could be a Pisces too, or it could just be telling us use your intuition. You're finally going to feel like your hard work is paying off and that karma comes back to you in a good way. Justice card is here, which means that justice will get served to your life. You're going to be the victor here. It also could indicate a Libra's coming in, but if I wouldn't get hung up on the sign, because this could just mean that karma is served. You get what you deserve. Somebody comes in who is ready, willing, and able, and is you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You leave the past behind. You move forward. You get to the top of the mountain. The Ace of Wands is here. This can happen fast. You're going to need to make a decision too. So this person might come in and they may be putting kind of pressure on you. And you may be the one that's like, listen, I'm just not ready yet. Give me a minute, and I think it's going to work itself out. But it looks like the person that shows up is legit. God's chosen angel wants spirit cards. Okay. Let's see. The Three of Water, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. The Eight of Fire, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. The Three of Air, great sadness, take time to heal and take time to forgive yourself and others. Okay, Crystal, why Eric have a dream about me on Saturday? Or why did Eric have a dream about you? Okay. Let's see. Eric is feeling very regretful about something. He's looking back like crying over spilt milk. Either he did something to you at one point that he's feeling very guilty for, and he can't let go of it, and he's replaying it in his subconscious. You and him may have an argument, or he may say some harsh words because the King of Swords is here. But then he's going to be working hard to keep you. I think in a way he's afraid of losing you, and it's almost like his mind is trying to justify whatever went on in the past, and he's afraid that what went on in the past is going to affect your future. Although I don't think that that's what would be causing you to leave him if you decide to leave him. I think it would be for another reason. But I think he's paranoid for some reason, and it's playing over and over again in his subconscious. He's probably going to dream about it a lot, or dream of you a lot. CP. I don't see the question yet, so let me do... oh, there it is. Okay. CP, what's happening tomorrow between me and Brian? Will he try to look for me? Okay. All right, it doesn't look like much is happening tomorrow. Let me see if he's going to try to look for you. You got a 70% chance he's going to be looking for you, but I don't think too much is going to happen tomorrow. Martha. Was the Gemini active last night for me? Okay. Let's see. %70 chance, yes. The Temperance card is here too, so that could be even a little bit higher when the Temperance card is here. Oh, my knee. Let's see. I'm going to say, yeah, he was probably active last night for you. Ashmita, is RJ thinking of me today? Okay, let's see. Yeah, he definitely is. 70% chance. The Strength card is here, so that can be a little bit higher than 70%. All right, let's see. Malapali, how does a Gemini feel when it comes to me and my relationship with my ex-husband? I'm wondering if he's threatened. Okay, let's see. You know, I think he deals with it pretty good. I think he's pretty level-headed about it. It shows that he's not really threatened. He kind of knows he's part of your past and this is someone that's going to be in your life forever. You have kids together, right? I think that he deals with it pretty good. I don't think he loves it, but I think that he's okay with it. And I think he knows that this guy has a place, but he's not a threat. He's not a threat. Crystal, does Eric have any secrets that I should know? Okay, let's see. You know what? I don't really think so. You got 33% chance. So 33% chance is low. Like that could be things like white lies or stupid shit that really wouldn't add up to a hill of beans. It's nothing that's major. I mean, some people have secrets and they have like secrets. I'm not getting that. Okay, let me go up to the top. Iana Yates wants a love reading. Okay. Got a fire sign coming in around you. Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries. This person's going to have some nice money and they're going to have a stable home. They may even be wanting to offer you a happy home. Temperance card is here. I'm going to go with this person's going to have a love of adventure. I think that they're going to be Sagittarius. It's going to bring balance back to your life. And you've got the wish card here, so make a wish. This person could come in out of the blue. Stop worrying. The worry card is around you. Stop worrying, because I think once this person shows up, you're going to be very, very happy. Martha, how is Zach the Gemini feeling about me today? Okay. He may be quiet today. It looks like he's kind of withdrawing a little bit. You got the Ace of Cups here, so he comes forward with an offering of love. He's also a little bit regretful that maybe he hadn't stepped up to the plate sooner. And you have the Star card, so you know what that means. Put it out there, you're going to get what you want. I think that he's maybe spending a lot of time today thinking about things. Seashell wants spirit messages. Okay. Spirit messages for Seashell. The King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional concerns. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. It's time to spread your wings. The Sun, Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Moon Guardian, how did JW delete the app because he wants, did JW delete the app because he wants to be with me? Okay, let's see. Huh, 99% chance, yes. Good. Crystal, is Eric saving on marriage? I didn't get any aces here. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not now, anyway. Ashmita, I feel better this evening. What do the cards say? Okay. Life changes when you take the restraints off you. So you're going to have some life-changing events happen once you stop holding yourself back. Money could be coming in. A large sum of money that brings balance back to your life. And it could come in out of nowhere when you least expect it. A large sum of money. Ashley, Joe's current feelings for me. Okay. Joe's looking a little torn right now. He feels like he's let himself down. He feels like the two of you have a good connection and that maybe he should have explored it sooner. He's not sure if he's lost his chance, and he knows he has a decision to make, and he's still a little undecided. He's feeling a little bit back and forth today. He's going back and forth with his emotions today. Crystal, how would my life be if I would marry Eric? Okay, let's see. Life with Eric. You know, it doesn't show that you would have a bad life, but it does show that there would be times where you're really worried. So it could have something to do with money. The thing here is that you have a lot of choices, and I'm not so sold that you're going to choose Eric. There's an Aries here who may be coming forward pretty strong, and you're going to come to a crossroads with your relationship with Eric, and I'm not 100% sure that you're going to choose him. I think that there would be some money issues over the course of the marriage, which I guess is normal. Everybody has that. but he may be a little bit more irresponsible than some of the other choices that you have, or he may have a habit or something that costs more money. I'm just not swearing that you're going to choose him. I'm not really sure that you're feeling him. CP. Brian saw my Instagram story and liked my post. What did he feel about me? Was it my picture? Okay. He liked the picture. He didn't really have any feelings either way. He just liked it. It doesn't show too much. It does show that he has an offer in front of him that he's not seeing. So I don't know if you want to offer him more and he doesn't realize that. And it also shows that he is back and forth with a lot of things. So this could be that he has to travel, or it could also be that he's leaving something in the past behind that's not serving him coming up in the future. So that might not have anything to do with you. It just may be a part of his life that's showing up in the reading. But it shows that he liked the picture. PH. What does the Aquarius want to tell me if he could? Okay, let's see. That he's working really hard on himself and he's not giving up, and that soon there's going to be reason for celebration. Soon there's going to be reason for celebration, and he's working hard on something. Ashley, Joe's feelings for India. Okay, let's see. Well, I mean, he likes this person. It looks like they get along well. I kind of feel like he thinks that she doesn't have a lot of strength or a lot of confidence. I think that sometimes he feels like he thought that she was a stronger character than she really is, and that she may be a little bit needier than he thought. Crystal, does Tia telling the truth about grandmom with the house and the money with, I have to talk with her. Was grandmother there with us? Okay, so let's see. Is she telling the truth about the house? Let's see. I think she is telling the truth about the house. You got 70% chance, and the Temperance card is here. So I'm thinking, yeah. I don't think Grandma was around when she was talking. I'm not getting that. Crystal, I lost my wallet. Where did I leave it at? Oh boy. Let me see. There's financial stuff coming up here. Were you at the bank recently? Could you have left it at the bank? The bank, let me see. No, I don't think it was the bank. Were you out running errands and in several different places? Ooh. Okay, this card may be telling us where it is. Were you at somebody's house? You left it at someone's house. That's what I think. I think you left it at someone's house. Okay, Amanda. Should Asia, the Leo, give up on Cole, the Gemini, or are there feelings there? Okay, let's see. Are there real feelings between Cole and Asia? There are real feelings there, but this is going to take a while for this relationship to take off because the Judgment card is in reverse. So it may be frustrating for some time for her, and then eventually it takes off. So it might be a long road. I would keep my options open. Amanda, okay, I'm up to Ashmita. How do I take the restraints off? Okay, so things that restrain us would be like blocks that we have when it comes to certain things. So let's just say, for example, a huge block I had for many years was that I could never get out of the cycle of working the 2 jobs to pursue something that I really wanted to do. That's a huge block because we all have the opportunity to change our lives at any moment. So you have to really sit down and think about what it is that holds you back. Is it a person that's holding you back? Are there other opportunities around you when it comes to relationships and you're just not seeing them, or you're not taking other people up on their offer because you're hung up on one person? Or is it the kind of thing where you're afraid to take a new job or pursue a new job because you're comfortable where you are? See, for me, a lot of times it was that I got very comfortable, and even if I wasn't happy, I was comfortable, and I would rather be unhappy and comfortable than step out of my box and feel uncomfortable and take a chance. So you have to identify what it is that's holding you back and the excuses that we make for ourselves, because that's what we do. People make excuses all the time. Like, I hear it all the time. I don't have enough time to work out. I don't have enough time to call you. I don't have enough time for this. I don't have enough time for that. But we do. If you have enough time to go on bullshit social media, you have enough time to go out for a run. You have enough time to go look for a new job. You have enough time to do other things. But people make excuses. So only you can really answer what it is that's holding you back, because you know what your blocks are. If you really think about it, it's going to have something to do with usually things that frighten us, things that challenge us, and things that frighten us. And the first step is to take a leap of faith and to go for it. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a small thing, like, say you wanted to go get a tattoo and you've never had a tattoo and you're making all these excuses. It's going to hurt. This one's not going to like it. That one's not going to like it. Maybe I won't like it. This, that, and the next thing. Drop all of that and just go and do it. So that's how you start to take the restraints off. You just start doing things that make you feel uncomfortable. Empress Daisy, what is my next step? Okay, let's see. You too. Don't hold yourself back. Take off all the restraints that all of this ball and chain that you've attached to yourself, let it go. Once you do, you make it to the top of the mountain and your life moves forward fast because the Hanged Man is here in reverse. Then you're going to have cause for celebration. So, and you're another one that my advice would be to do something that makes you feel really uncomfortable, maybe something that's even scary, and go and do it. It's going to take you to the next level. Jasmine, what will my special person like most about me? Okay. Oh, 2 cards just fell out. So let's see what those 2 cards have to say. Ha ha. So the Empress, they're going to be very attracted to you, like physically. They're also going to think that you're like abundant. It's like anything that has to do with the planet Venus. This is an excellent card to get. They're going to be very attracted to how well focused you are on something. So you may have a goal in mind and you're totally focused on it, and they're going to find that to be very attractive. This person's coming in out of the blue, and they're going to be financially stable when they show up. Time is it? Okay, good time. Crystal, why my parents pass away? Is that the question? So here is the thing. Like when it comes to, I learned this in yoga. It's karma. Okay, I think that when people pass away, like you know how like there's some people that can do all the wrong things, eat like shit, smoke, drink, abuse themselves, and they can live to be 100, and other people do all the right things and then they die early. A lot of it has to do with, well, it's also your emotions, but like your personal karma, like what your soul signed up for before you came here, which is really frustrating because sometimes it's like, um, did I have really signed up for this? But what they say is that our souls made an agreement before we came here that we were going to have X amount of time and we were going to learn such and such lessons. So the two things that you cannot decide is when you're born or when you die. That's what I've been taught. So it's the kind of thing where you can do all the right things and sometimes you just can't avoid it. Like your time is your time and there is no logical explanation for it always. There are things, like we could be proactive about a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, sometimes it's just like that's the contract that our soul made before we came here, and we can't change it. And unfortunately, we don't know how much time we have or how long it's going to take. So that's why live every day to the fullest, because you just don't know. Tomorrow is promised to nobody. So that's what I've learned, or that's the way I was taught, was that it's a contract our soul made before we came here. I hope that helps. Emma. Tim is separated from his second wife and they have a 5-year-old. He told me he has been by himself for 2 years. Is he still with her and does he want to come towards me? All right. I don't think he's still with her. I do think he's going to come towards you. The High Empress is here, which means the High Priestess is here, which means use your intuition when you deal with him. If he says something that doesn't sit right with you, I would go with it. But I don't think he's with her. I think that they are separated. Where are we? CP. Will I be able to meet my grandmother when I visit India in December? Okay, let's see. Oh my God, you got a 99% chance. Yes. Yeah, I do think you're going to meet her. I think I am up to Marth. Who will be my next partner? Okay, let's see. Got a Taurus here. You got a Taurus coming in strong. You also have the power of manifestation around you right now, so watch your thoughts. Okay. Lightning. How does E feel? Is she going to contact me soon? Okay, let's see. She's going to contact you soon out of the blue, definitely. You got the Page of Swords here. You have 2 aces. It looks like she's she's ready to do it, and then she just holds herself back. She's going to make a breakthrough coming up. I'm going to say probably sometime in the beginning of November, if I had to guess. Let's see. Where am I? Crystal, does my parents with me, and if they are, why do I feel like I'm not contacted with them like my grandmother? Okay, let me see if they're with you. Well, I think from the way that I learned is that they're not with us always. They kind of move around, and archangels can be with a lot of people at once. I don't know about spirits. I think they come and go. So let's see if the parents are around. See, I'm only getting a 33% chance that they're around you right now. But that can change. I don't believe that spirits like that are always around us. I think you have to pull them in. Relax, Dylan. It's okay. Jesus. Shh. Let's see, where am I? Crystal, why does my friend the Libra have problems with Dapper? Because I feel she needs help. Is she using me to give her money to move out? Why is my friend having problems? Because I feel she needs help. Is she using me to give her money to move out? Okay, let me see. Is she using you for money? You get a 70% chance, yes. You also have the Queen of Swords here, which means you can have some sharp words with her. I would be very careful with this person, and I would be careful with giving money out, because it feels like she's going to take it, and I don't know if she's ever going to give it back to you. I don't know. I would be careful with this person. 70% chance is pretty high. Alondra, how did Marquis feel when he saw me last night? Okay. It felt like he made good progress, but he still feels like he's kind of holding himself back. He's ready to bring this relationship forward. He wants it to transform, but he's not sure how far he wants to take it just yet, because the Four of Wands is in reverse. So it's like he wants to move forward. He holds himself back. He's got a money thing happening here that's a little bit disastrous around him. He may need money for something, and he's not ready to come on for the full enchilada here, but he feels like he's made some progress and that he's going to be moving forward, and he wants to see this relationship transform. Where was I? I think I'm up to Alexis. Will me and Stephen be together in the end? Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm getting here that there's more to come from this relationship, but I am not sold that it's going to be the one forever. There's a lot that's weighing him down, and it's also showing you feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. So I'm not really sure that this is going to be lasting forever, but I do believe that there's more to come from this relationship. Okay. Elantra wants to know, does Marquis want to get back together with me? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's coming. 70% chance, yes, plus the Empress. Be careful with the Empress. You know what that means. But yeah, I think so. Where am I here? I am up to Crystal. How'd your parents die? Do you not know? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find out, but let's see what I can get from this. Was it some kind of an accident? Do you have any idea? Some kind of an accident around the house? And were they together at the time? I think they were together. Oh, no, you don't know, huh? Well, the house comes up and the tower, which would mean some kind of an accident that happened around the house, and I would think that they were together. Your family said? Your family didn't tell you? Or if they died at home? My family said DZ. No, they didn't tell you how they died, so you never knew them? They said they died from AIDS. Or let me ask the question. Did both parents die from AIDS? I'm getting a 70% chance. You got two aces, and ironically, the death card did show up. I think there's more to this story. I think there's more to this story, and I think that you'll probably find out in the future. Yeah, I know that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear it too. I think there's more to that story than just that. CP. What thoughts Brian gets when he thinks of the time we have both spent? What thoughts Brian gets? He's genuinely happy. He looks back on the times that you had as good times. He's enjoyed it. There's nothing bad here. It's just not looking like he wants to be in a committed relationship at this point, but it doesn't look like he has any negative feelings about anything. Crystal, is my Libra friend selfish? We've been friends for 5 years, and I always give and she doesn't. Okay, let's see. Is she selfish? You know, I'm only getting here a 33% chance. You only got one ace that she's selfish. But you know what? It's funny. There in this world, there's givers and there are takers. And most of the time when we find ourselves in relationship with anybody, one person usually does more than the rest. Like that's just how it is. Than the other person. But there are some people that are like energy vampires. Like when they're around you, you find that you get instantly like drained, like you just feel like you want to sleep. I think that she's one of those people that needs a lot of attention and she needs a lot from other people. I don't want to say that she's so selfish, but she is selfish, but I don't think that that's her intention. I just think that that's how she is. And I think that you do tend to give more in this relationship with her than she gives you. But I also think that you tend to give a lot in general. I think you give a lot in general. I think that's your nature. You put in a lot of hard work and people can rely on you. All right, let me see where I am. I think I'm up to Emma. Hang on. Emma, I don't see your questions, so if you could send it again. Oh, wait, here, I got it. Tim and I never really spoke or interacted much at work. I only worked there for 2 months, but always was attracted to him physically and felt an energetic bond. Do we have an opinion of me? And does he have an opinion of me? Okay, let's see. If you felt that energetic bond, there's something to that. Like, that's not in your head. That's legit. Yeah, I mean, he does have an opinion of you. He thinks that you're a genuinely nice person. He thinks that you're physically attractive. He's reluctant to come forward just yet. He's not there yet. That doesn't mean that he's never going to come forward. I just think he's a little reluctant right now. He's kind of feels like he's waiting for his ship to come in, but he does think that you have a lot to offer and he thinks that you're a good catch. For sure. Definitely. Where am I? I think I might be up to Marth. Marth. What did the Aries think when he saw my Instagram story? Or let's see. What did he think? He thinks that you're focused on something. I don't know what the story was about. He thinks that you're focused on something and you guys may have words about it. So I don't know what it was that was up there. And if you know that he definitely saw it, because it looks like he may be angry about it. But this card indicates sharp words. Yeah, I don't know if it's something that's going to annoy him, that annoyed him. I'm not sure. because it shows that there's going to be some kind of an argument or discussion about it. Okay, let me see. CP. Is Brian still interested in talking to another female? Okay. There's still somebody else around him. I can't tell you whether or not they were physical this weekend, but there's a 70% chance that, yeah, there's somebody else and that he works on the relationship or he's still working for it. Yeah, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't know what he has said to you, or there's just something that doesn't sit right with me. There's somebody else around him in some way. He's probably not committing to her either, and he's probably giving her the same kind of song and dance. Okay, Crystal, is my Libra friend selfish? Oh, I already did this one. I did that one. Or did I miss anybody's super chats? Let me know if I did, because I think I went out of order with the super chats. Let's see. Cade, what do you see from my YouTube channel? Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's going to take a little bit of time here for you to get some momentum, because it's unstable right here, but that's okay. And it looks like you may at one point want to give up and walk away from it, but you're not going to. You're not going to. You've got the Page and the Knight of Swords coming in, which means that you're going to get successful out of nowhere. It's going to like happen out of nowhere. And then it could start making you some serious money. So I would stick with it. I wouldn't give up on it. Manise, if I cut my hair, will I be happy with the outcome? Let's see. We're going to see what the cards say, and then I'm going to give you my 2 cents. You got 3 aces, 99% chance you would be happy. So it's funny, my mother was a hairdresser, and she used to say, and I mean, we know this, that a lot of times if there was something emotional going on in somebody's life, they would show up and want to do something drastic with their hair. And it's like she said, like she would have a girl come in with like waist length black straight hair and like want to cut it into like a platinum blonde pixie, and she'd be like, let's not do that. So my suggestion would be, if this is just an interest, something that just popped up out of the blue and you've been thinking about it for a while, I would say go for it. If something emotional has happened to you recently and you're taking it out on your hair, which I've done before, I would think twice about it. So that's my 2 cents. The cards say you'll be happy with it. Yeah, if you've been thinking about it for a while, then I think that you'll be happy with it. Yeah, it's when all of a sudden you decide to walk in off the street and you're like, shave my head. Give me a mohawk. That's when people are usually not happy. Marth. I don't see the question yet. Let me see, make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Brandy, I want to answer you too before I go, and I'm going to have to leave soon because I have to go back to work. Marth. Can you clarify the story part? Should I be worried? Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I already keep telling you guys, be careful with what you put on social media, because people can't People are looking at what they're seeing and they don't know the whole story behind it, and people tend to draw their own conclusions. So let's see, should we be worried? I got a 70% chance that there's something to worry about here. I would just like, I say it all the time, be careful with what you put up there, because see, here's the thing, right? We're trying to manifest something. You want to bring somebody into your life, but then you're doing other things that are opposite of what you want to manifest. So I just made a video on this that I'm going to release after I get off. So in other words, if you wanted to, say you wanted to lose 20 pounds and you got up in the morning and you went out for a run, and then you came back and you ate a cheesecake, right? It would defy the purpose of getting up in the morning and going for the run. So be careful what you put up on Instagram, because if you want to bring someone into your life, but then you put something up there that leads them to believe something else, you're contradicting what it is that you want. So let's say, for example, you put up a picture of yourself partying with some hot guy. You want to know what he thought of it? Well, what is the purpose of putting that up there? Because now they're going to draw a conclusion, which is going to take them further away from you rather than bringing them towards you. So this is what I'm saying. You have to be careful, because you don't know what people's perceptions are. When they're looking at a picture, there are so many things. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but are you choosing the right words? You don't know. Some people are going to think one thing, some people are going to think another thing. So I would just be very careful with anything that goes up on social media. It's not like sitting next to somebody and showing them a photo album and saying, this is my grandmother, and this is when we were in Greece, and this is when we went to, this is somebody who's drawing their own conclusions. Like, you could be up there partying with your cousin, but if the other person doesn't know it's your cousin. All right, let's see. I don't have much time left, and I don't have much battery time left either on the phone, so let's see. CP. Does the card say that me and Brian will be physically involved in November? If I refuse, will he try to get me back? Okay. Is there going to be physical involvement in November? 70% chance, yes, you're going to be physically involved. I don't think you're going to refuse him. 70% chance is pretty high. Let me go back up. I think I missed 2 of them. Or I missed 3 of them. Emma, here's one. I had to find the question. Hang on. Why, will, and when? Why is Tim reluctant to come towards me? I've left work, gave him my number. He will come towards me. Readers told me November or December. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm showing here reluctancy now. I mean, things could change by December. Let's see. I think December may be a good point, maybe a good month. You got a 70% chance it's going to happen in the month of December. I would stick with December. Right now, he's feeling reluctant or he's unsure. It may not have anything to do with you. It may have to do with him, what's going on in him. He may just either not be ready, or he may not have the time, or who knows. But I think that December will be a much better time for you. I'm not sold on November. That's coming up too fast. Brandy, how will I do in nursing school? I think that you will crush it in nursing school. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. That's going to be your calling. You're going to do really well. Any other super chats I missed? Crystal, should I work with Jennifer upstate? I'm only getting a 33% chance. You may do it. It may not be your thing. Might not be your thing. Crystal, what career will I work in next year? Okay. Do you want to start your own business? Because there's a business around you, like a small business, and there's also a caretaking position here. So I don't know if you decide to babysit animals, babysit children, do something caretaking wise. You have that, which could be a job offer. You also have a small business here that you may be wanting to start. Jaded Kate, any clarifications concerning Mike's intentions towards me? Okay. What's going on with Mike? You know what? It's coming in with an offering of love that's going to bring you happiness. So don't look back on the past with regret, because I think that things are going to change. I think things are going to change. I think you're going to leave behind something that doesn't work for you. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a job. It could be a habit, something like that. And I think balance is going to get restored to your situation here with Mike. So give it a little bit of time. I think the kinks are going to work themselves out. I did Jade. I think I did Martha and Emma. No, I did Jazzy. There may be another one here from Emma. Emma, there we go. Does Tim want and intend to use my number to reach out to me in the future? Okay. He's definitely reaching out. Definitely. Got 3 aces. CP, is Brian worth me? Should I let go of him completely? Okay, let's see. See, I think there's more to come from this relationship. The cards are suggesting 70% chance that you get rid of this guy. But I don't know. I still feel like there's more to come. I don't think that this is the end now at all. I think that there's more to come. Crystal, should I work on my side business and quit my job so I can focus on nursing school? Okay. Let me just see if you should quit. I wouldn't quit. I wouldn't quit, not yet, no. All right. Let me see. Ashmita, I gotta find one. I don't see it. All right, Ashmita, can you just send me the question and I'll get it done quickly? Jasmine, did I miss one for you? If I did, can you just send me the question? This way it's at the bottom here and I can see it. Because I gotta go. I have to go back to work. And I'm gonna be home tonight. So after I eat, after class, I'll come back on. If I missed anyone, email me and I'll answer your questions when I come back on tonight. Probably around, I'm gonna say maybe 8 o'clock New York time. Okay, is RJ coming forward by the end of the year? Let's see. I don't know what that was about. He's still coming before the end of the year, definitely. Definitely. Okay. Let me see if I made it through because I have to go. I have to go back to work. All right, I have one more here from Emma. What will Tim reach out about? Okay. He's going to feel bad about something. I think he's going to probably call you and say that he feels bad that you left work or that there was something there more there for you. I think he's going to come in through a work angle. I think that's what's going to happen. My email is leomoon2588@yahoo.com. Who was it? Marth and Jazzy? Is that the other two I'm looking for? Um, Marth, can you just send me the question really fast? And Jasmine, did I do yours? I don't remember. I don't remember. Marth here. Does the Aries know that I made does the Aries know I made sure his friends couldn't see? Okay, let's see. I don't think he knows that. I don't think he knows that. Okay, Emma, does Tim intend to ask me out in the future? 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. I think so, yeah. Yep. All right, did Jasmine post again? All right, I'll see if I can get her when I come back tonight, if I skipped over her. Or maybe she'll email me. So I'm going to shoot to be on tonight at about 8 o'clock, something like that. 7:30, 8 o'clock. We'll see what time I get out of work. All right, guys, thank you, and I will see you guys later if you're around tonight, 8 o'clock or so New York time. Thanks, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you to my moderators, to those that donated, and to everyone in the chat. I will see you later. Bye-bye.